Question number 2. The diagram shows the curve y equals 4x minus x squared, which crosses the x-axis at the origin and the point A. The tangent to the curve at the point 1, 3 crosses the x-axis at the point B. So you have your 0 and A, you have the origin and A, so the curve intersects there. And you have here this tangent line at point 1, 3 intersect B. So what are the keywords here? The first keyword says it's tangent. So the tangent line intersects the x-axis at the point B. So for us to be able to find the B. So what does it mean? Again, you need to find the tangent, which is in the form of y equals mx plus c. The first step is for us to find the m, or the gradient, and how to find that m is to get the derivative. And after taking the derivative, you need to plug in x equals 1 because it says it passes through the point 1, 3. Alright? So that is how to find the Then after finding the equation of the line, y equals mx plus c, then you need to plug in y equals 0 because it says it passes through the x-axis. So the intersection with the x-axis. So that is the keyword and that is the implication there. And then how are you going to find the point A? So the point A is actually from this diagram here. It is the intercept. It is the x-intercept. So for you to find the point A, so you need to have the x-intercepts. The x-intercepts or the roots of your function, the roots of y. Alright, that is y is equal to 0. So that is the complete thinking process. Now let's do our solution. Step number 1 is to find the derivative by finding the gradient by finding the derivative. So you have there your function y equals 4x minus x squared. The y prime of that is 4 minus 2x. So after finding the derivative, as what we have said, you need to plug in x equals 1. So at x equals 1, your y prime is equal to 4 minus 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. So therefore, your equation of the line is in the form y is equal to 2x plus your c. However, to find the value of that c, you need to plug in, not this one, you need to plug in the x equals 1 and 3 to find that value of c. So you plug in 1, 3. So when you plug in 1, 3, that's 3 equals 2 times 1 plus c. So 3 equals 2 plus c, c equals 1. So therefore, the equation now of your line is y is equal to 2x plus 1. So that is the tangent that passes through B. And since it passes through the x-axis, it means that you need to plug in y equals 0 because at the x-axis, the value of y is 0. So if y is 0, so 2x plus 1 equals 0, so x equals negative 1 over 2. So that is actually your point B. So your point B, therefore your point B is negative 1 over 2 and 0. Next, how are we going to find the point A? Since it says it intersects on the x-axis, that's the x-intercepts, or that's the roots of your function y. So you can do that by equating y is equal to 0. So this function we need to equate to 0. So you have there y is equal to 4x minus x squared, and that's equal to 0. You can factor out x, so that is 4 minus x equals 0. So x equals 0 or x equals 4. So therefore this one is your point point A, because this is your origin. So therefore your point A is 4 comma 0. And that's the solution for question number 2.